Okay, here's another great feature in the 8th version of C#. It's called the conditional operator, question mark to dots operator, or I mean that's the way I call it. And then let's take a look in the under the source code what example I'm given actually for this one. So let's go back right here. Let's collapse this, guys, and let's open this one. Okay, and then I've been using the exercise blank program to explain things under my source code. So what do we have here? Oh my goodness, that's actually an excellent operator which is which, for example, I've been waiting for quite a long time, and I love it, to tell you the truth. So let's see how it works. If we have integer a and equals to 20, I'm just pretty much going to mimic what I have in the source code for you, okay, but just explain everything a little bit better. So what happens now? So we set conditional operator, right? So what is this really? Well, it's a simple, well, basically what this does is it will compare the values, and based upon comparison, the values will give you a result. If it's, for example, if it's a bigger number, do something, or then don't do something, and so on and so on. Or if the condition is met, I'll print out something, or if it's not met, do something else. So basically that's sort of a replacement for the if statement, but let's see how it works though. So in our case, I say this though, integer result, and then okay, and then I say result equals, right, and then I do the comparison right here. If A is bigger or equal than B, right, okay, and what's happening right here? Is it bigger? No, it's not bigger, but it doesn't matter. So if it's bigger or not, then 1, then return 1, otherwise return 2. So what's going to happen at this point? Let's examine this. Okay, result. All right, so let's see what happens. Okay, so if this statement is true, then this is the output. If it's false, then this is the output. Okay, so in our case, the condition is not met, and the printed out result is 2. Okay, all right, but if we change this to force it, for example, then you'll realize what 1 means and what 1. Now it's 1, okay, because the condition is met, all right? It's very simple. So basically this replaces the if cycle, okay? All right, and I'll tell you exactly what it does. So basically, instead of me writing this equals to B, all right, console write line true, right? Or no, actually we said that if it's true, return 1. If it's false, return 2. Now since it is false, it should be 2, right? Because we have once we export it right here, and then after that we do the comparison right here with the if statement. So basically what we did right here with one line is what I've done right here with the if statement. So this is the equivalency. Now the interesting thing about all of this is that we can do, for example, not only numbers. So for example, keep in mind that if the result is integer, this can't be string, okay? There we go. It gives you an error immediately. It gives you an error, okay? But then if we change this to string, okay, or let's change it to bool, okay, and then we can say true or we can say false, all right? And then the result is going to be false on the first one. I'm going to simply delete this one just to avoid confusion, all right? Now it's going to be false, okay, because the condition is not met. So if I return back right here, this thing, what I can do right here is I can just simply put true or false, okay? So basically this is the if statement, which is equivalent to this line of code. So now you can imagine how useful actually this conditional logical operator question mark is in our case, right? Okay? So use it wisely. You can also use this with a string, for example, if the result is string, then I don't know, do something like, for example, yes, there we go, or no, simply no. Am I right? Okay, so I'm just going to delete this, and now we have no because the condition is not met, right? Which is simple as this one. So basically this replaces this. Keep that in mind. It's a very handy, it's a beautiful feature, so you may want to use it a lot. Thanks for watching.